Reader's Path by Jeremiah Morelli, version 3 special treatment. For version 1 we have labradorite crystals that we have sprinkled on all of the green areas. So these are the labradorite. Sprinkle them on all of the green areas in the picture. And then for version 2 we've got yellow fireflies and orange fireflies. So for the orange fireflies, we place them right over here on the orange areas of the picture. For the yellow fireflies, we place them on the yellow areas. So this would be on this section over here, as well as the two lanterns that we see. One over here and another one over here. Those will glow in the dark. Finally, for version 3, we've got electric diamonds that we have sprinkled on the books, which represents the path. So it's up to you where you would like to sprinkle the electric diamonds, but kind of give it sort of an even spread so you have just a little bit on each step, just to make this extra magical. Once again, The Reader's Path by Jeremiah Morelli, special treatment. Version 3, we have labradorite crystals, two kinds of fireflies, orange and yellow fireflies, and finally, electric diamonds. The Reader's Path by Jeremiah Morelli, special treatment. Version 3, we have labradorite crystals, two kinds of fireflies, orange and yellow fireflies, and finally, electric diamonds. Paeste with free rose quartz. Ideas on where to place your rose quartz: simply place it on the matching color on the canvas. So in this case, rose quartz is a light paint color, so you can choose to place it on any of the light pink areas, such as this section over here, some parts over here, here, and here. Once again, the special treatments give you the ability to really create a unique look for your diamond paintings. So feel free to have fun with it and simply use your rose quartz to add extra sparkle to your diamond painting. This is for DJ Paeste's Owl with free rose quartz. Lone Wolf by Jeremiah Morelli, version 3 special treatment. We first have prism pearls for the darkest areas on the trees. So these are the shadows that we see over here. We've placed prism pearls. Simply sprinkle your prism pearls in those areas together with this other tree right over here, and also a little bit in the shadows. For version 2, we've got electric diamonds that we have sprinkled on all of the areas representing snow. So that would be on this area over here that has some snow on the tree, same as this one, and also on this one on like the highlights. We've also placed it on the ground where there's snow, just to give it an added glisten, and of course a little bit on these light areas which represents the moon and some sparkle in the sky. And finally, for version 3, we've got the glow in the dark beads, which is called right over here. Sprinkle them in the sky to represent stars, so that when the lights are turned off, you will now have stars shining in the sky of the Lone Wolf painting. So we can't see it right now, but this should show once it is completely dark. So once again, for version 3 special treatment of the Lone Wolf, we've got prism pearls, electric diamonds, and The Window by Jeremiah Morelli, special treatment version 3. We start the special treatment with prism pearls sprinkled on the cat's body. So these are the prism pearls. And then for version 2, we add electric diamonds that we have sprinkled in the night sky beyond the window. And that's over here, together with placing some on the full moon. And for version 3, we've got fireflies, blue fireflies that are sprinkled on the blue areas just to highlight the window. These will glow in the dark, together with yellow fireflies that we have placed on the cat's eyes. So these will glow in the dark as well. Simply replace the regular drills that you get for the cat's eyes with the yellow fireflies. Once again, for The Window by Jeremiah Morelli, special treatment version 3, we have prism pearls, electric diamonds, blue fireflies, and yellow fireflies. Sensation by Tanya Shatsiva, Special Treatment version 3. We start off with electric diamonds that we have sprinkled on the lightest areas of the picture. So that would be where the light hits her hand, over here on this finger, over here on the side of her hand, and some other areas that appear as the whitest areas. Sprinkle your electric diamonds on there. And then for version 2, we've got labradorite crystals that we have sprinkled on the green areas. So these are the labradorite right over here, right over there. Those are labradorite crystals. Sprinkle it on the green swirls. And finally for version 3, we've got vermilion that we have sprinkled on all of the red areas. As you can see, there are some red areas over here, right over here where it's swirling, and of course right here on her lips as well. So sprinkle it on the red areas. Once again, for Swirling Sensation by Tanya Shatsiva, version 3 special treatment, we've got electric diamonds, labradorite crystals, and vermilion crystals. She Who Watches Over the Stars by Cheriyuki, in size 40 by 80 cm rounds. Special treatment version 1 starts with snow pearls that we have sprinkled on the white parts of her hair. So this will give it a very subtle sheen. She Who Watches Over the Stars in 40 by 80 cm by Cheriyuki. Special treatment version 2 now adds old gold diamonds that we have traced for the gold areas or the brown areas of her crown, together with the star that she has hovering above her hands. So simply place and follow the star shape as well as the crown shape and place your old gold crystals or diamonds in those areas. She Who Watches Over the Stars by Cheriyuki in size 40 by 80 cm rounds. Special treatment version 3 now adds a whole lot of electric diamonds for all of the stars, and as you can see, it is just sparkling so nicely on this painting. So we have simply filled in all of the sparkles, the starlights, with electric diamonds. Simply follow the starlight shape and replace the regular beads with your electric diamonds. And then aside from that, we also have sprinkled and added random electric diamonds in the night sky just to give it specks of stars, and this will really give it that realistic look of the night sky with a whole lot of stars and specks of stars. So this is for version 3, She Who Watches Over the Stars. We have once again snow pearls sprinkled on her hair, old gold diamonds for this floating star, as well as the gold lining of her crown, and finally electric diamonds to fill in all of the starlights and add random individual and clusters of electric diamonds for stars in the night sky. Two Cats on a Roof by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3. We have first electric diamonds for version 1, sprinkled on the moon and also on the highlights in the sky for the moonlight. We've also placed specks in the sky over here. And also we've got some that kind of glisten along the bodies of the cats. So these are the electric diamonds. The electric diamonds can simply be replaced with snow pearls. So if you prefer all square beads, simply let us know and we can replace some of the crystals with square beads. In the meantime, for the next version, we also have ice crystals that will be sprinkled in the sky. So simply place it on these areas in the blue sky. These are the ice crystals. And finally, we have blue fireflies that you will sprinkle in the sky so that you have a glowing stars effect when the lights are turned off, since they will glow in the dark. The Moth version B by Jeremiah Morelli. Special Treatment version 3 starts with electric diamonds that we have sprinkled on the lightest areas on the moth's wings. So these are the beads that we see sparkling from the lightest areas of the wings, right over here, and here as well, and right there. And for version 2, we now add desert crystals that we have sprinkled on the brown areas of the moth's wings. So looking closely, here are the desert crystals that we have simply scattered and sprinkled on the moth's wings. For version 3, we add ice crystals that we have sprinkled in the blue background. So simply place it in the blue areas in the background. And also for version 3, we add blue fireflies that you also sprinkle in the blue areas in the background. And these will be the ones that will glow in the dark and will really give your Jeremiah Morelli a nice magical feel. Once again, for Jeremiah Morelli's The Moth version B, we have electric diamonds, desert crystals, ice crystals, and blue fireflies. The Reader's Path by Jeremiah Morelli, special treatment. Version 3, we have labradorite crystals, 2 kinds of fireflies, orange and yellow fireflies, and finally, electric diamonds. Dr. Hoot by Jeremiah Morelli, Special Treatment version 3. We've got electric diamonds in the sky in this white section over here, right behind the owl for version 1. And then for version 2, we've got magenta crystals that we have sprinkled on the red sort of smoke, the red areas behind in the background right over there. And also labradorite crystals that we've sprinkled on the green areas. And finally for version 3, we've got blue fireflies that we have sprinkled on the TARDIS. So simply place them on the areas of the phone booth that you would like to have some glow in the dark beads when you turn off all the lights at night. This would just add it sort of a surprising touch, and I think it would make it look magical. So once again, for Dr. Hoot by Jeremiah Morelli, version 3 special treatment, we've got electric diamonds, magenta crystals, labradorite crystals, as well as blue fireflies. Give it sort of an even spread so you have just a little bit on each step, just to make this extra magical. Once again, The Reader's Path by Jeremiah Morelli, special treatment, version 3. We have labradorite crystals, 2 kinds of fireflies, orange and yellow fireflies, and finally electric diamonds.
Budgen's moonstone in an all square beads. As you can see, they're all squares. We are going to now conduct a special treatment that incorporates round beads on a square painting, and this is really just to show you guys that yes, it can be done, and yes, it can make it even more beautiful and really sparkly. So this is showing you what it looks like without the special treatment yet. So now we're going to put several beads, all of them in round beads. We're going to place some electric diamonds for this part over here and also the white areas over here. Aside from that, we'll also place some yellow fireflies on these yellow areas that you see right over here, and then sprinkle some blue fireflies in the blue sky. And finally, these green square beads we will replace with labradorite. And so we're going to conduct that special treatment now and get back to you once that is complete. So we started picking off some of the light beads where we would be replacing it with electric diamonds. So these are these sections over here. Now we're going to add electric diamonds to it. Okay, so now we have the electric diamonds on the square diamond painting. As you can see, they're right over here. Those are the electric diamonds that we have placed on the painting. So remember, the grids that you have are basically guides for you to follow, but this is, you know, an artwork. So you can feel free to not always follow the exact grid and place a round bead on a square grid. As you can see here, we don't even see the grids, but we see the electric diamonds. And later on, when we turn off the light, you'll be able to see it sparkle. But for now, we'll continue with the other special beads that we're going to place on the canvas. In this section, we've already removed the yellow regular square beads, so that we can prepare to place the yellow fireflies, which will glow in the dark on these sections. And once again, the yellow fireflies are rounds. And this is a square diamond painting. But we'll show you that it can be done. Now we're going to remove these green sections so that we can replace some of those with labradorite. And once again, you can choose to remove all of them if you have enough labradorite for your special treatment. But if I were you, just choose to remove certain sections and then replace it with the labradorite crystals. And if you've got more left, then you can always feel free to remove even more. Okay, so we've removed some of the green square beads in the bottom section of the painting. So now we've placed the labradorite crystals on the green section. So these are the round beads in between the square beads, and I personally think it actually makes it stand out more because it's a different shape. It kind of nestles in between the square beads like they were magical fairy beads just placed on there. So these are the labradorite. And then over here we've got the yellow fireflies, which will glow in the dark. Also nestled in between square beads. It is easier to do a sprinkle sort of attachment onto the canvas as opposed to an enclosed space such as what we've done for the electric diamonds. This is a bit more tricky because it requires you to nudge your beads a little bit so that they fit. But if you wouldn't want to do that, you can always do a more sprinkle effect like this, which is a lot easier to do. We're going to attach the blue fireflies and also some electric diamonds to add more to the sky. And this would be the final step of our special treatment. So the curtains have been drawn and we have got the electric diamonds. These are actually the electric diamonds that are sparkling amidst the dark canvas that we have framed. This is the finished Moonstone by John Shannon with version 3 special treatment that we have placed on an all-square diamond painting. So I'm gonna turn the flash on so we can see it. So basically we've got the moon in electric diamonds, and then we've got the labradorite crystals for the green areas sprinkled there. We've got some yellow fireflies for this section over here. And then that's the electric diamonds for the moon and a little bit of the moonlight. And then we've got blue fireflies for the blue sky and more electric diamonds. So once again, with the lights off, we see the electric diamonds sparkling, which would not happen with an all-square diamond painting. And once again, this is the reason why we like to conduct hybrid special treatments to really give your diamond painting a unique look unlike anything else out there. And based on how you have conducted your special treatment, you will have your own version that is definitely not like anybody else's. Say hi.
Hi. Mommy.
So we're gonna turn the lights off to see the fireflies. Okay, so we're now going to show you the Moonstone by John Shannon with the blue fireflies and the yellow fireflies. Once again, the blue fireflies are in the sky
And then we've got the yellow fireflies over here, and we've just basically sprinkled it so that in the dark you'll have an effect that's kind of like stars. And there you go. We've got the blue fireflies in the sky, and then a little bit of the yellow fireflies. And if you can see, there are some sparkles. Those are actually the electric diamonds that look like they are sparkling in the sky as well. So this gives your diamond painting a unique, interactive sort of look where it really looks like it's coming alive based on how the light catches it. Right now we're using black light so that the camera picks up the glow in the dark beads, but this is definitely something that you can see with the naked eye without the black lights once you have them in the dark. So these are the yellow fireflies and blue fireflies. version 3 of the Fortune Teller special treatment by Jeremiah Morelli. We've got yellow fireflies, vermilion crystals, auburn crystals, and electric diamonds. avocado pearls in 75 by 60 cm rounds. Here is a suggestion, which is to basically sprinkle your avocado pearls on the yellow-green areas of the canvas. So in this particular one that we have done, we've placed it on the swirls on top, just following the lines. And we've also sprinkled it on this big orb behind the girl. So kind of just sprinkle it in those areas in the lime green or yellow green areas. And then we also have some areas here with the avocado pearls. So this is just a suggestion. You can choose how you would like to conduct your own special treatment. Sakurako by Margaret Morales. Special treatment version 1 starts with pink quartz that have been sprinkled on her purple hair. So place them as you wish to give her hair a bit of sparkle. Sakurako by Margaret Morales, version 2 special treatment, now adds sapphire diamonds that are sprinkled in the dark blue areas on the painting. So this would be mainly on some of the flowers on the bodice of her dress and in some of the blue flowers that surround her as well. Sakurako by Margaret Morales, special treatment version 3, now adds morganite crystals that are sprinkled on all of the pink areas on the canvas. So this is what we see sparkling on the pink flowers, as well as some on her fingers, and also on the flowers around her head. So you can choose to sprinkle them on the areas that you would like to highlight the most, or simply evenly sprinkle them on all of the pink areas you see on the canvas. And as you can see, we have now a diamond painting that shows a lot more sparkle and just that extra touch of magic. 3, we have labradorite crystals, 2 kinds of fireflies, orange and yellow fireflies, and finally, electric diamonds. By Jeremiah Morelli, version 3 special treatment. First, we have lightning diamonds that we have placed on the window in the sky. So simply place your lightning diamonds to really give this window a nice bright light. And then for version 2, we've got 2 kinds of fireflies. We've got the orange fireflies sprinkled on the orange areas of the tree. This includes the orange ladder, so kind of sprinkle it on the ladder so that you can still tell that it is a ladder when the lights are off, as these will glow in the dark. And then for version 3, we've got blue fireflies that we have sprinkled in the blue areas in the sky so that when the lights are off, it would look like stars. So you'll have a portion of the tree glowing, as well as the sky and the staircase or the ladder. square beads. In the meantime, for the next version, we also have ice crystals that will be sprinkled in the sky. So simply place it on these areas in the blue sky. These are the ice crystals. And finally, we have blue fireflies that you will sprinkle in the sky so that you have a glowing stars effect when the lights are turned off, since they will glow in the dark. February by Anna Dittman in 40 by 30 cm round special treatment. We start off with the free electric diamonds that come with this design, and that we have placed in the background. So we've got the electric diamonds over here, sprinkled over there, as well as over here. So mostly on the bottom part of the picture. And then for version 1 of this treatment, we've got violet pearls that we have sprinkled on all of the dark purple areas. And then for version 2, we've got lilac, which may look like electric diamonds. These are the electric diamonds. As you can see, they sparkle in colors of the rainbow, whereas lilac is sparkling only as translucent lilac in color. So it's like a very light purple. And we've placed those in the light purple areas. So the trick to your special treatments really is just to try to match the color of your special beads with the color of the beads that you will be replacing it with. This gives it a subtle exchange of not color but of texture. So instead of having like more solid color and effect, you're giving it a sheen, you're giving it some glisten. So This is version 2, special treatment of February by Anna Didman. Once again, we've got the free electric diamonds, and then we've got the violet pearls as well as the lilac crystals. March by Anna Didman in 40 by 30 cm round special treatment version 3. First we have electric diamonds that came free with this painting, and we've placed majority of it on this section over here. There's like a white heart in this painting, and we've just placed the electric diamonds over there. You can also place it in the background, or you can place it on this yellow flower, but for this suggestion, we've placed it over here.
Wow.
Hi, Zuli.
Wow.
Hi, Zuli. So for version 1 of this painting, we start with sapphire diamonds that we have sprinkled on the dark blue areas right over here, as well as some over here. Version 2, we've got right here moonlight crystals that we have placed on the yellow flower, and a bit of that yellow kind of merges with her face. So in these rare instances, you can place it on her face. It's going to give off that same effect. It will not look strange. It will make it look like she's got some glitters on her face coming from the flower. So sprinkle it on those areas. And finally, for version 3, we've got ice crystals that we have placed on the top corner right over here, just to give it a bit more sparkle. What do you think, Zuli?
I'm working in. Wait. Oh.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever try.